The Grand Rapids Scottish Society was founded in 1991 by a group of people that have a love of Scotland and all things Scottish, its history, customs, and traditions. This group gathers on a monthly basis to enjoy and focus on one of the world's greatest countries, a country that is steeped in tradition with friendly, witty people, and is known universally for its delightful accents and iconic symbols such as bagpipes and kilts. Scotland has given the world great persons such as Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, modern comedian Billy Connolly, and the Scottish heroine Flora MacDonald, who single-handedly saved Scotland's beloved Bonnie Prince Charlie from capture by the English. The gifts and contributions made by Scots throughout history in the fields of science, invention, literature, music, and religion are so numerous that one cannot begin to name them all. We, as a society, celebrate the traditions of Scotland throughout the year. St. Andrew's Day, Burn Supper, and Hogmanay, the Scottish New Year, are but a few of those special events that the Society enjoys on an annual basis here in West Michigan. Of these listed, our Burn Supper is without a doubt the single most anticipated event of the year. Scotland's most famous poet and songwriter, Robert Burns, is known throughout the globe for his verse and song, his most famous worldwide contribution being the New Year's Eve song, Auld Lang Syne. In late January, we celebrate his contributions with a traditional supper that is open to the public. The formal supper includes the playing of bagpipes, reading of Burns's poetry, singing songs, traditional Highland dances, and eating the national dish of Scotland, haggis. The Society enjoys the fact that we are also a family-oriented group. Our Hogmanay celebrations are put together so that all members of the family can enjoy this festive New Year's tradition. During the summer months, the Society participates in 3 family-friendly festivals in West Michigan, all which have either a Scottish or Celtic theme. These include the Alma Scottish Festival, Sparta Celtic Festival, and the Kalamazoo Scottish Festival. The Society sets up a tent where members interact with festival attendees and help them trace their Scottish roots. We encourage membership to our Society through these festivals. The summer events culminate with a family picnic and games, food, and music. It is the hope and desire of the Scottish Society to not only instruct and educate our members about all things Scottish, but to share Scottish ideas and cultural practices with people around the world. The Scots have, for centuries, been a people who easily acclimate to their surroundings, adapt to new landscapes, and creatively improve their livelihoods and the lives of those around them. Descendants of Scottish people can be found throughout the world, from North America to New Zealand. The Scots' ingenuity allowed them to adapt to each new country they settled in. They incorporated local customs and practices into their everyday life and believed in the liberties and freedoms of others, while still maintaining their authentic Scottishness. This cultural integration has allowed the Scottish people and their descendants to be respected throughout many cultures worldwide. For example, there are over 60-plus statues and memorials of poet Robert Burns found worldwide. The ideas expressed in Burns's poetry of liberty, freedom, and the rights of all are held in high esteem among past and present politicians, theologians, and activists worldwide, including 2 famous figures from the United States, President Abraham Lincoln and early civil rights activist Frederick Douglass. The Grand Rapids Scottish Society would like to thank the Grand Rapids Public Museum for allowing us to participate in this year's virtual cultural festival. We have participated in the museum's annual cultural festival for years and look forward to returning to the museum once the COVID-19 pandemic is over. So until we meet again face to face, may these famous Scottish words by Robert Burns be etched on your heart and joyously sung at the new year. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot and auld lang syne, For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for auld lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and give me a hand of thine, and we'll take a right good will draught, for auld lang syne. For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for auld lang syne.